We welcome you once again inside to Algona Bulldog Gymnasium, and welcome once again to another North Central Conference matchup. And here we go, matchup is underway. It is Falls-Alden against Algona. And starting lineup is a little changed for tonight's matchup for the cadets. Starting lineup is Madeline Jewell, Grace Jewell. Took 3 points from the cadets. Grace Reno, Darby Dodd, and Katie Meyer. And of course, the cadets are coached by Brandon Yorberg, assisted by Darren Redmond, Doug Dodd, and Ed Geis. No go on a 3. 14 takes the rebound. Will she pop a 3? Close but no cigar. 22 with the pickup for the 20 inside. 2 points Bulldogs. On the baseline is Katie Meyer. Bounce pass to Darby. This is the second to last North Central Conference matchup for the girls. As for tomorrow night, however, the girls will be taking on a non-conference matchup between the Hawks of South Hamilton. 22 with 4 inside. No going to 2. Darby takes the rebound. We're back in the cadet offense. Bulldog defense. 2 points, cadets. Falls-Alden looking decent thus far within this first quarter. And with Taylor Van Adder still absent, still recovering after that horrific concussion she had suffered this last Friday night while playing against St. Edmund inside cadet territory. But as the saying goes, the show must go on. And it will go on here tonight. Ball will go out of bounds and it will remain Bulldog ball. On the baseline is number 4, block from Maddie. Grace Jewell tags the 14. On her hand, a 24 block from Grace Reno, the niece of Natalie Alzheimer. No go on a 3. Grace Reno will rebound that basketball and hand out to Katie Meyer. Hand out to Reno inside. 2 points, cadets. Definitely the more decent start than compared to the last match we had against the Bulldogs inside cadet territory weeks ago. That took place weeks ago. Katie Myers will steal that basketball and hands off to Maddie Jewell. Darby to the center, hand off back to Maddie. Looking to hand out to Katie Meyer, one of the top free throws on the Iowa Girls Athletic Association has to offer. Well, the cadets has to offer. 2 points, Bulldogs. Bounce pass from Katie to Darby. 14, eyes locked to Darby. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Bulldog ball. Number 14 will take courtesy in this Bulldog offense. 24, Meyer, eyes locked to her. 35 will screen inside with a 2. No go. 2 points for 14. On the baseline is Katie Meyer to Darby in straw ball. Hand off to Maddie Jewell. Overhand to Darby, trying to maintain possession. Whistle blown, and looks like Algona will receive their first team foul in this first half. Number 24 will receive her first team foul, number 1 for the Bulldogs. On the baseline is Katie Meyer. She'll take a handout to Maddie Jewell. Grace Reno inside. Whistle blown.
Personal foul called
Grace Reno will now receive her first team foul, number 1 for the cadets. 4 minutes and 18 seconds in this first quarter. 14 will take courtesy in this Bulldog offense. 24 takes it to center. Eyes locked from Meyer. Reno on the inside. Ball will not go out of bounds, but it will be saved by Katie Meyer back in this turnover. Maddie Jewell, no chance on popping a three, but maybe to her sister Grace could save it. Bounce pass to Katie Meyer to pop a three. Will it connect? Close but no cigar. Darby will save it, however. 2 points connects. .20 block from Grace Jewell. 14 takes back possession in this Bulldog offense. On to the center. Grace eyes locked to 14. 24 block from Meyer. 20 block from Dodd. 2 points Bulldogs. Only up by 1. Current score 8-9 in favor of the Cadets. But will the tables change here within this matchup for the Falls-Alden Cadets? Maddie hand out to her sister Grace. Quick bounce pass to Katie Meyer. Now going inside. Hand out to Maddie Jewell to pop a three. Will it connect? No go. 4 takes the rebound back into the Bulldog offense. Whistle blown and another foul will be given to the Cadets. I believe that, and that will go to Grace Jewell.
Personal foul called on.
That'll be her first team foul, number 2 for the Cadets.
Team foul.
Lauren Jewell, 1/3 of the Jewell triplets, looks to come in this matchup for her sister Grace. On the baseline is 14. Not sure who to give it to. We'll take it to 34-12. Onto the center. 20 block from Darby. Katie Meyer inside block from Matt. 24. What a slick offense Cadets are putting on. 12 with a bounce pass. Goes out of bounds and it will be Cadet ball. 2 minutes and 28 seconds to finish this first quarter. And on to the baseline is Katie Meyer. A side bounce pass to Darby. Now back to Katie with a side bounce pass. Stolen at number 20 inside. 2 points Bulldogs. Now only up by 1 is stolen again, but this time 24. Meyer blocked from 20 again. No go. Ball will go out of bounds, but will remain Bulldog ball. Head coach Brandon Yoder, we're not too pleased with that particular call, but nonetheless, back into the Bulldog offense. Cadet defense. Block from Meyer outside. Maddie will steal it. Ball goes out of bounds, but it will be Cadet ball. Onto the baseline will be Katie Meyer. Once again, Maddie will take the pickup. Close to the center, turns it over. Hands off to her sister Lauren. Hand out to Katie Meyer, now to the center. And up back to Lauren, this time inside. Bounce pass to Darby, inside. No, going to 2. Number 12 will take the rebound back into the Bulldog offense. 14, overhand at 24, block from Katie Meyer. Taking the drive to 12, no chance of popping the 3 from block from Maddie Jewell. 24, overthrown to 14, block from Lauren Jewell. Takes the drive inside, 2 points, Bulldogs. Katie to Darby now. Darby will take the possession onto the far right. Only down by 3. Current score 12-9 in favor of the Bulldogs. Will the tables change? Lauren Jewell has popped the 3. That was cool as a jewel. Now tied at 12. Inside block for Meyer. Whistle blown and another foul has been given to the Cadets. Katie Meyer will receive her first Team foul number 3 for the Cadets.
Called on Katie Meyer.
Coming in this matchup, number 4 and for number 30, taking over for 24 and for number 20 on the baseline is number 14, block from Lauren Jewell. 40.5 seconds to finish this first quarter. Number 14, not sure who to give it to. Long overhand at 12, trying to maintain possession. Block from Maddie Jewell, eyes locked to her. Finally able to drive inside. 2 points, Bulldogs. On the baseline, Maddie to Katie Meyer. Back to Maddie Jewell. On to the right. And out to Katie. Net to Lauren Jewell. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Bulldog ball. Taking her time wisely, killing the time off to finish this first quarter. Overhand 34, quick bounce pass to 4, looking to pop a 3. One hand, left hand, bounce pass inside, 2, no go. And that will do it for your first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Cadets 12, Bulldogs 14. What will transpire within the next quarter when we return to Algona? We are back inside Algona Bulldog territory for this North Central Conference matchup between the Cadets of Falls-Alden and the Bulldogs of Algona. Not to be confused with the HD Bulldogs. Darby will take courtesy in this Cadet offense. Looking overthrown to Maddie Jewell inside. Overthrown to Grace Reno inside. 2 points, Cadets! Another team foul will be given to the Bulldogs. Number 54 will receive her first team foul, number 2 for the Bulldogs. Reno will go for 1. First one is up, and it's a no-go. 30 will take possession, back into the Bulldog offense, Cadet defense. 12 takes the drive inside, whistle blown, and I believe another team foul will be given to the Cadets. 12 will go for 2, while Maddie Jewell will receive her first foul, team foul number 4 for the Cadets. First one is up, and it's a no-go. Both Bulldogs and Cadets set to box out. Second one is up, and it is good. Back on the baseline, back in the Cadet offense, Katie Meyer to Darby Dodd. And trouble. Ball goes out of bounds, but will remain Cadet ball. On the baseline, again, it's Katie Meyer with a side bounce pass to Maddie Jewell onto the far right. In trouble, playing a slick defense. Grace Reno overthrown to Lauren Jewell to Darby. Now to Katie Meyer, hand off to Maddie Jewell. Hand out to Darby now. Quick handoff to Katie Meyer onto the far right. Handoff back to Darby. Switching gears to the center to Maddie. Going inside for a 2. No go. 20 takes the rebound back in the Bulldog offense. Cadet defense. 12. Looking up pop of the 3. No. Handoff to 20, while 12 will take the screen. 54 to the center. 30 drives it with a low bounce pass to 12. One hand overhand to 30 onto the outside. 20 to pop a 3. Will it connect? No go. 30 with a rebound back in the Bulldog offense. 12 takes the possession. 54 to 12. Now inside. No go on the 2. Darby will take that rebound and back in the Cadet offense. Hand out to Maddie. Overhand to Grace Reno in trouble. Take it over to Darby Dodd to pump a 3. Will it connect? No go. 20 with a long throw to 40 inside. Hand out to 12. Block from Lauren Jewell. And I believe either Lauren or Maddie Jewell will receive a foul.
Personal foul called on Madeline Jewell.
That will go to Maddie. That'll be her second team foul, number 5 for the Cadets. 12 will go for another free throw shot. First one is up, and it's good. Coming back in this matchup, 34 taking over for number 54 as both Cadets and Bulldogs set to box out. Second wall is up, and it's good. Another sub coming back in, 14 for 12, resetting up the new Bulldog defense, Cadet offense. On the baseline again will be Katie Meyer with a little bounce pass to Maddie Jewell. She'll take the sprint onto the far left. Ball goes out of bounds, but will remain Cadet ball. Algona looks to be in the driver's seat of this matchup. Katie Meyer with a handoff to Maddie now. Handoff to Darby to pop a three. Will it connect? No go. 14 will take courtesy of the Bulldog offense. .34 handoff, looking inside, block from Reno. 30 takes the drive inside. No go. Grace Reno will take the rebound, and we are back in the Cadet offense. Trying to hand off to Darby, and trouble from number 20, not allowing the Darby to slick in. Katie Meyer might be thinking of popping three, but no chance. Almost trying to regain possession of that basketball. Grace Reno will take possession inside. 2 points, Cadets. Falls-Alden is looking to catch up to the Bulldogs of this matchup within this first half with only 4 minutes and 47 seconds. 2 points, Bulldogs. Back on the baseline, Katie Meyer with a bounce pass to Darby onto the left. Handoff to Maddie Jewell. Lost possession of the 14. And this turnover, 30 will take the ball inside. 2 points, Bulldogs. Falls-Alden is in need of a full timeout. Maddie Jewell trying to maintain possession for 20, trying to knock it out of her hands. Katie Meyer with a drive inside, no going to 2. And a turnover's been made. 14 will take possession onto the far left. 30-14, block from Maddie Jewell. No going to 2. Darby Dye will take that basketball. We are back in the Cadet offense. Pass to Maddie Jewell onto the center left. Hand to her sister Lauren to Grace Reno inside. 2 points, Cadets. Falls-Alden will call for a 30-second timeout when we return to Algona.
30-second timeout.
We're back here for some Friday night basketball inside Algona Bulldog territory for this North Central Conference matchup between the Cadets of Falls-Alden and the Bulldogs of Algona. 14 looks to pop the three. Will it connect? It will connect. Back on the baseline, Katie Meyer, hand out to Darby, hand out to Maddie. Back to Darby onto the far right. Whistle blown. I believe that a defensive foul will be given to the Bulldogs. To number 30 will receive her first team foul, number 3 for the Bulldogs. Jenny Whipholm looks to come into this matchup, taking over for Grace Reno. Resetting up the new Cadet offense, Bulldog defense. Back on the baseline will be Katie Meyer. Not sure who to give it to. Give it a quick handoff to Maddie Jewell inside. Handoff to Jenny. Ball goes out of bounds, but will remain Cadet ball. And another foul will be given to the Bulldogs. Number 24 now will receive her second team foul, number 4 for Algona. On the baseline once more is Katie Meyer. Handoff to Jenny Whipholm. It will be a jump ball, and I believe the ball will be given back to the Cadets. And it will be at Katie Meyer back on the baseline. Not sure to give it to. Hand out to Maddie Jewell. out to her sister Lauren. Trying to maintain possession. Falls just all over the place. 30-14 inside. 2 points, Bulldogs. Back to the cadet offense. Maddie Jewell will take the drive inside. A quick bounce pass to Jenny Whipham. It'll be too short. 14 with a long overthrown to 30 inside the bounce pass. Trying to maintain possession of that basketball. It's already turning ugly within the second thus far in this half. 30 will travel, and it will be cadet ball. Grace Jewell looks to come back into this matchup, taking over for her sister Lauren. Now 2/3 of the Jewell triplets in this matchup. On the baseline again will be Katie Meyer. Not sure to give it to. Quick hit out to Jenny Whipham onto the right. Overhand to Maddie. Whistle blow, and another foul will be given to the Bulldogs.
Personal foul.
That will go to number 14. That will be her first team foul, number 6 for the Bulldogs, I believe. Darby to pop a 3. Close, but no cigar. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Bulldog ball. Falls-Alden trying to put on an okay face, but not enough to get through this first half of this North Central Conference matchup inside Bulldog territory. 14, hand up to 30, I believe, with a 3. Short. Close, but no cigar. Grace Jewell will take the rebound back in the cadet offense. Quick hand up to Katie Meyer. Lost possession to number 10. Or was that 20? It was 20. 12 now, will steal it. 2 points, Bulldogs. Katie to Maddie Jewell. Quick hit out to her sister Grace to pop a 3. No go. 14 with the steal. Back in the Bulldog offense. 14 to pop a 3. It will connect. Brandon Eulerberg not too pleased with that 3 made from that one of the officials. Now Falls-Alden is indeed struggling to keep that momentum going within this matchup.
Personal foul called on Abby Rose.
14 will now receive her second foul. Team foul number. It's now team foul number 6 for the Bulldogs. On the baseline again is Katie Meyer. Not sure to give it to. She'll take it to Jenny Whipham. Quick hand out to Darby. Short hand out to Maddie Jewell. Hand out to her sister Grace. Quick bounce pass back to Darby inside. Looks to save from Grace Jewell. Side bounce back to Darby. To Jenny onto the far right. No chance on popping a 3. But a quick hand out back to Grace Jewell inside. It will be a jump ball. The ball will be given back to the Bulldogs. With only 17 seconds to finish this first half, Falls-Alden is then definitely needing to step up within the next half in order to gain the next W. And 2 points, Bulldogs. On the baseline is Katie Meyer to Darby. And that will do it for your first half, ladies and gentlemen. Bulldogs 36, Cadets 18. What will transpire within the second half of this North Central Conference matchup when we will return to Algona High School? And we are back inside Bulldog territory for this second half of this North Central Conference matchup between the Cadets of Falls-Alden and the Bulldogs of Algona. With all 5 players from all 5 stars back into the mix, we are now commenced the second half. No chance on a 3. Maybe the ball ball did go out of bounds, and the ball will be given back to the Cadets, I believe. And it will be given back to the Cadets, and on the baseline, once again, will be Katie Meyer. I don't know what really to make of that, but nonetheless, back to this matchup. Grace Jewell inside, no going to 2. Tori Ford will take the rebound back in the Bulldog offense. Cadet defense. Overthrown at 34, quick bounce pass to 20, looks to pop a 3. Will it connect? No go. Grace Reno will rebound that basketball, sort of.
Personal foul called on Emma Yelly for first team foul.
Foul will be given to the Bulldogs. Their first team foul of this half. Number 4 will receive her first team foul, number 1. Darby Dye will take courtesy in this Cadet offense. As we get ready for tomorrow night's matchup, and this non-conference matchup, Falls-Alden needs to step it up for not only tonight, but really got to get themselves prepared for tomorrow as well.
Personal foul called on Molly McCauley.
And now back-to-back 2 team fouls for the Bulldogs. Number 34 will receive her first. Katie Meyer will go for 2. First one is up, and it's good. Both Bulldogs and Cadets set to box out. Second one is up, and it's good. Back to the drawing board in this Bulldog offense, Cadet defense. Number 14 will take courtesy onto the center, block from Grace Jewell. Ball goes out of bounds for 34, and it will be Cadet ball. Back on the baseline is Katie Meyer, not sure to give it to. He'll give it to Maddie Jewell. Quick handoff to Darby now. Falls-Alden struggling to maintain possession of that basketball. Bounce pass to Grace Reno inside. No going to 2. 20 takes the rebound back into the Bulldog offense. 14 inside. 2 points Bulldogs. Darby will take courtesy once more on this Cadet offense onto the far right. Quick handout to Maddie Jewell inside. And another defensive foul will be given to the Bulldogs.
Called on Emma Yelly for second, third.
Number 4, now their second team foul. Number 3 for the Bulldogs. Back on the baseline is Katie Meyer. Quick handout to Grace Reno inside. 2 points, Cadets. Falls-Alden trying to rebuild back the momentum within this half. 14, eyes locked to Grace Jewell. And out to 34 with Grace Reno locked on her. 4 to 20, I believe. That will be 20. Ball, it will be a travel. Well, the Bulldogs will receive an offensive foul. Number 20 will receive her first team foul. Number 4 for the Bulldogs. We'll take a full timeout from Algona as we return to Algona High School. We are back inside for more Friday night basketball with this North Central Conference matchup. Katie Meyer with a quick handout to Darby. Handout to Maddie Jewell for being aggressive, but that won't be enough to stop the momentum of the Falls-Alden Cadets on maintaining possession of that basketball. Grace Reno will take the rebound inside. No go. Grace Reno again. It will be a jump ball. Ball is to give it back to the Bulldogs. 14 will take courtesy in this Bulldog offense once more within this match. Eyes locked on from Grace Jewell. 24 to quick hand up to 34 onto the far right. Drives it in. Quick hand up, one hand pass to 14. Overthrown to 34 inside. One hand. 2 points, Bulldogs. Katie to Darby now with a long overthrow to Grace Reno inside. One hand bounce pass back to Grace Jewell, but stole it at number 20. No go on the 2. Grace Jewell will take possession. One hand side swept pass to Grace Katie Meyer inside. 2 points connect. Back in the Bulldog offense, connect defense. Grace Jewell, eyes locked to 14 once more as 34 takes a step outside. 24 block from Katie Meyer. One hand bounce pass, overthrown to 14 inside. 2 points, Bulldogs. 4 minutes to finish this third quarter. Katie Meyer with a quick bounce pass to Maddie Jewell. And number 4 will receive a foul. And that will be her third team foul, number 5 for the Bulldogs.
15 foul.
Algona Bulldogs aggressive in this matchup thus far, with only the Cadets have yet to score any team fouls within the second half. Maddie takes the drive inside, no going to 2, lost by number 20, back in this turnover. One hand low overthrown pass to 14, inside, no going to 2. Trying to maintain possession, ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Cadet ball. Back on the baseline will be Katie Meyer. Not sure who to give it to. She'll take a quick bounce pass to Darby. Ball goes out of bounds, but it will be Bulldog ball.
Aiden, have fun. Yeah, Aiden, have fun.
20 to 14 now, back in the Bulldog offense. Grace Jewell, eyes locked to her. Onto the center, 40 to 12. Block from Maddie. Quick bounce pass to 14. Quick hand out to 40. 12 to 30. Overthrown to 20 inside. No going to 2. 20, maybe a bounce pass to 12 to pop a 3. No chance from Maddie Jewell on her eye. Maybe 30 will pop a 3. Too short. Katie Meyer will rebound that basketball. Lower right hand side bounce pass to Maddie Jewell. She's in trouble, but Katie Meyer will save the day. Along to Grace Jewell inside with a bounce pass back to Grace Reno. Darby trying to save it, but 14 with a long overthrow pass to 12 inside to 20. Trying to knock it out from the hands from 20. No going to 2. Katie Meyer will rebound that basketball and this turnover. Grace Jewell to pop a 3. Will it connect? No go. Grace Jewell will rebound that basketball onto the far right. Overthrown to Maddie Jewell to pop a 3. Too short. 20 takes the rebound back in the Bulldog offense. One inside pass. 12 to the center to pop a 3. Will it connect? No go. On the baseline is Katie Meyer. Lauren Jewell looks to come back into this matchup, taking over for her sister Grace. And back, want to reiterate, back on the baseline is Katie Meyer. Side bounce pass to Darby onto the far left. Overthrown it back to Katie, but lost it. Trying to, 30 will steal it. And this turnover, no go on the 2. Katie Meyer to Maddie Jewell inside, a sub bounce pass to Grace Reno. Overthrown to Darby, goes out of bounds, and it will be Bulldog ball. Falls-Alden will call for a full timeout when we return to Algona. We are back inside Bulldog territory for this North Central Conference matchup with less than 2 minutes remaining to finish this third quarter. Jenny Whipholm and Grace Jewell look to come back into this matchup. 24 with 2 points. 2 points it will be. Down by 20. Current score 44-24 in favor of the Bulldogs. Maddie, a quick bounce pass to Katie Meyer. No chance on popping a three, but going in for a two. That shot will not count, but
Personal foul.
another foul will be given to the Bulldogs. Number 24 will receive her third. Team foul number 6 for the Bulldogs. Jenny Whitcomb and Grace Jewell coming back in this matchup for Maddie Jewell and for Katie Meyer. Back on the baseline, it will be Darby this time. Not sure who to give it to. She'll give it to Grace Jewell. To Jenny Whitcomb, to Lauren Jewell inside. Looking to give a bounce pass to Darby Dodd. She'll take the handoff inside for a two. No go. Grace Reno with a two. No go. And this turnover, 20 will take possession in this Bulldog offense. Block from Grace Reno will steal that basketball, and Darby will take the handoff. Lost it out of number 30. Jenny Whitcomb looks to block it out of the hands. No. 2 points, Bulldogs. Less than a minute to finish this quarter. Falls-Alden has yet to score any team fouls within this half. Lauren Jenny Whitcomb now inside. Hand out to Darby onto the far left. Overhand to Jenny. Quick hand out to the bounce pass to Lauren Jewell. Block from 12. Looking to give it to Grace Jewell, her sister. To Jenny Whitcomb inside. Overthrown net to Darby. Ball goes out of bounds, but will remain cadet ball. Back on the baseline is Darby. And not sure who to give it to. She'll take an overthrown to Jenny Whitcomb onto the center left. Takes the drive inside. And that 2 points will count. And another team foul will be given to the Bulldogs. Team foul number 7.
Personal foul called on Nicole Smith.
24 will now receive her fourth. Team foul number 7. Then Jenny Whitcomb will go for 2. Or maybe 1. We'll set the box up, both Cadets and Bulldogs. First one is up, and it's a no-go. Jenny will save it. Hand it to Lauren Jewell. Hand out to Darby. No chance of popping a 3. But back to Lauren Jewell onto the left. With only 7 seconds to finish this third quarter. Quick bounce pass that stolen out number 30. And that will do it for your third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Cadets 46, Bulldogs 46, Cadets 26. What will transpire within the next quarter when we return to Algona? We are back inside Algona High School for this North Central Conference matchup between the Cadets and the Bulldogs. This last quarter of this matchup has commenced. Jenny on the inside, quick bounce pass to Darby inside. Whistle blown, and another foul will be given to the Bulldogs.
Personal foul called on Caitlin Benton.
Number 40 will receive her first team foul, number 8. And Darby will go for 2. First one is up, and it is good. Both Bulldogs and Cadets set the box out. Second one is up, and it's a no-go. Back to the Bulldog offense. Cadet defense. 30, one-hand overthrown to 14, going to the center. Another right-hand overthrown back to 30 to the right. Drives it inside. Whistle blown. And the Cadets have finally received their first team foul within this half.
Personal foul called on Katie Meyer.
And that particular foul will go to Katie Meyer. That'll be your second team foul, number 1 for the Cadets. 20-14 with a long 3, no go. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Cadet ball. On the baseline will be Katie Meyer. Side bounce pass to Darby. Quick bounce pass back to Katie. Now back to Darby. Hand out to Maddie. To Jenny Whiphome to pop a three. Will it connect? No go. Lauren Jewell will rebound that basketball and save it to her sister Maddie. Back to Lauren. Maddie will screen inside. Quick bounce pass to Darby. Hand out to Maddie inside. Quick bounce. Hand out to her sister Lauren. One hand over hand to Jenny Whiphome. Barely saved. And to Darby with 30 locked to her. Jenny will screen outside for a three from Darby. No go. 30 will take the rebound back in the Bulldog offense. Quick bounce pass to 40. Now to 20 to pop a three. Will it connect? It will connect. Katie to Darby as she'll take courtesy in this cadet offense once more with a quick handoff to Maddie Jewell onto the left. Take the drive inside, lost at number 20. Long overthrown to 30 inside, no go on a two. It will be a jump ball. Darby Dodd, Jenny Whipple playing being aggressive within this quarter. Grace Reno looks to come back in this matchup for Lauren Jewell. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to finish this second half. On the baseline will be number 30. Pass it to 20. Block from Darby. Overhand to Jenny. Bounce it out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be cadet ball. On the baseline will be Katie Meyer. The bounce pass it to Maddie Jewell. It has been non-stop Bulldogs within this matchup. Overhand to Darby inside with a quick handoff to Jenny Whiphome. Bounce pass to Katie Meyer. No chance of popping a three, but maybe a two. No go. 22 will steal it back in this turnover. 22 to 14, back to 20. Whistle blown, and another foul will be given to the Cadets. Jenny Whiphome will be given her first foul. Team foul number 2 for the Cadets. 20 will go for 2. First one is up, and it's good. Getting some subs coming back in for the Bulldogs. Number 12 and for number 34 coming in for 22 and for number 40. Both Bulldogs and Cadets set to box out. Second ball is up, and it's good.
That's my daughter. She's good.
Falls-Alden will call for a full timeout when we return to Algona. Back inside Algona territory for this North Central Conference matchup between the Cadets and the Bulldogs. 5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining to finish this half. It will. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Bulldog ball. Doesn't look like a foul has been given to the Cadets, but nonetheless, back in the Bulldog offense, Cadet defense. Raised Jewell to 14, or excuse me, Maddie to 14. 20 block from Darby onto the 30, the pop at 3, no go. Grace Reno looks to rebound, no go. 20 on the far left. $14 overthrown to 34 outside. Ball goes saved from Darby back in the Cadet offense. Save from Jenny Whiphome onto Katie Meyer to pop a 3, no go. Grace Joel barely jumping out of along with number 20, trying to play good sportsmanship. What a tough physical matchup we're witnessing here tonight. 2 points to Cadets. 14 will take courtesy in this Bulldog offense once more with an overthrown basket 30. onto the left. Side bounce pass lost from Darby. Quick overthrown to Maddie to Grace Reno inside. 2 points connects. Getting in some subs back in the mix, but Algona will be calling for a timeout when we return to Algona High School. Back inside Bulldog territory with only 3 minutes and 46 seconds to finish this second half of this North Central Conference matchup. 40 hand up to 20, meant to 14, almost lost possession. Overthrown back to 20 to pop a 3. Will it connect? Yes, it will. Katie Meyer met to Darby, but stolen at number 14. Another 3 will be popped. No go. 54 inside. No go on a 2. Another team foul will be given to the Cadets.
Personal foul.
Darby Dodd now with her first team foul, number 3 for the Cadets. First one is up and it's good. Both Bulldogs and Cadets set to box out. Second one is up and it's a no-go. Back on the baseline from Katie Meyer. Maddie Jewell take courtesy as usual in this Cadet offense. Pass to Katie Meyer. Overthrow to Grace Reno inside. No going to 2. Stolen by number 14. Two points Bulldogs. Back to the drawing board. Maddie Jewell take possession in this Cadet offense once more onto the center. Take the throw to Jenny Whiphome to pop a 3. No go. Maddie Jewell save it. Katie Meyer, no chance of popping a 3. And out to Maddie to Darby. Maddie inside, going in for a 2. 2 points Cadets. 14 will take possession in this Bulldog offense. 24, I believe. No chance on a 2, but 24 will go for 2 points. Another team foul given to the Cadets. That will be Grace Reno with her second team foul, number 4.
Her second, 4th team foul.
First one is up and it's short. Both Bulldogs and Cadets set to box out. Second one is up and it's good. Maddie will take possession. Quick side bounce pass to Katie Meyer. One hand bounce pass to Grace Reno to Darby to pop a 3. Will it connect? No go. 24 will take possession. Overhand 20 to 24 to pop a 3. Will it connect? No go. Save from Darby Dodd. Lost it out of number 54 and this turnover. Whoop. Trying to maintain possession of that basketball. Both Cadets and Bulldogs struggling tremendously. Overthrown to Maddie Jewell from Katie. Back into the Cadet offense onto the far left. Jenny Whiphome back to Maddie. Jenny Whiphome hands to Darby. Overthrown to Grace Reno inside. No go on the 2. Two points Bulldogs. Less than a minute to finish this matchup. Side bounce pass. Darby will save it inside. 2 points Cadets. And a substitution timeout has been commenced. Lauren Jewell now coming back into this matchup. Along with Grace Jewell, Coming in for Darby, all three Jewels are in the mix. Ellie Meyer looks to come back into this matchup. Taking over for Katie Meyer. Huh. 10-22 with possession. Grace Jewel block, 32 block from Lauren Jewel. 44 hand off to 10. 22 will take possession. Quick side bounce, looking to maintain possession to 44. Hand off to 10. Lost it from Grace to Maddie to Lauren. 2 points connect. And the 22 will take possession. Well, this match is pretty much concluded. Give you the final score. Final score: Bulldogs 58, Cadets 37. Thank you for joining us here at Algona High School. Good night from Algona.